Confidence is determined by you. No one else, nothing else external from you. It's determined solely within you and by you. I know what some of you are thinking. Who the fuck is this girl? Who are you to be making a Q&A, get to know me kind of video? Well, it's nice to meet you. Let me break the ice. My name is Jennilyn. The next big thing. The next grand superstar. I just felt like making a video like this, okay? I don't know, somehow something in my mind, body, heart, and soul was telling me to make this kind of video. I requested you guys to send me questions on Instagram, and you guys asked me anything that you were dying or curious to know about me. So I opened my Instagram the following day, and there were actually people that asked me questions. There were actually... Thank God. And let's have fun with this. I'm excited. I'm excited to read these. I'm excited to answer them. Let's get it. Why is going somewhere else so scary? What? Okay, I had to pause the recording for a while and ask my friend what he meant by this question, because he's apparently moving. So I clarified with him and asked, by going somewhere else, do you mean moving overseas or elsewhere? And he's like, yes. Okay, so to answer your question, I don't know, it just is. I mean, as someone that dreams about moving somewhere else one day, I can see how it's kind of scary, or I can imagine I would be kind of scared. I'd be kind of nervous, and that's normal. Change can feel overwhelming. You're going to and moving to a place that you've most likely never been to before, and you're gonna have to adjust to a lifestyle that's brand new, a lifestyle that's completely different from the one that you've had in your hometown, which is normal, and you got this. Take me with you. Who are your biggest inspirations in life, and what keeps you going? Since I am aiming to become a social media influencer, most of my inspirations in life are influencers themselves. Bretman Rock, Sunday Love, Stan, Fukase, all these YouTube creators. I think these top 3 creators themselves, I can relate to them in some way. All the traits that they share include them just being hardworking. They just have no limiting beliefs. They don't let anything stop them. Whatever they want in life, they go for it. And they prove to themselves and to others that they can have it, and they have it. A common belief I had growing up was, you know, you can't always get what you want in life. And some part of me says, no. Why would I sell myself short? Why can't I give myself what I want? And seeing these people before my eyes actually accomplish their goals that they've always wanted for themselves, it makes me want to do the same for myself. My whole family is gonna be watching this video, especially my parents, so I have no choice but to say that they also are my inspiration. Just joking. Of course, my family, especially my parents, are my inspirations in life as well. You know, my parents, to the best of their ability, since the day I was born, through their blood, sweat, and tears, gave me a comfortable life. Everything that I do, partially I offer it to them. If and when I'm claiming it, I'm manifesting it. When I become famous, when I grow big on this platform and my streaming platforms and other platforms, and when I become rich, I'm gonna pay them back for all of the beautiful things that they offered me in life, because I love them so much. Who's your favorite from Twilight and why? I'm so sorry. I really don't know how to answer this. I think most of what I read and watched, they're all wiped out of my mind. I'm gonna have to watch the saga again and give you a straight answer, but just to give an answer for the sake of giving an answer, I'm gonna say Alice, because I guess, you know, now that I'm talking about Twilight now, I can vaguely sort of recall that she was a badass character to me. She was really cheery and happy, and she was all daisies and butterflies and rainbows all the time. So I just loved her energy. She was great, and she was the best friend that Bella could ever have. Whenever Bella would be in a crisis, she came to Bella's rescue ASAP. At this point, I think Edward and Jacob are useless because she always had Bella's back. At the time she was being poisoned in the first movie, Alice was there first. The time of her wedding, Alice was there to do her makeup and tell her to get enough rest. When Bella was first introduced to the Cullens, who was the first child in the family to welcome her in open arms? Alice was. If you could be reincarnated as an animal or anything in nature, what would you want to be? That is so tough, because there are so many beautiful creatures and entities in nature. But now, since I am a fur mommy, be sure to check my dog's YouTube channel out. By the way, link in description. Bougie Bravo. Ever since I adopted Bougie, my Shih Tzu puppy, I would have to say I want to be an adopted dog. Honestly, when I look at my dog, I think as if that's one of the best positions to be in, especially if us humans, we go through a lot of stress and anxiety these days. But you know, if you're a dog, even if you are sad or anxious for a split second, you know, you're catered to automatically. Even if your owner is mad at you, you're gonna get away with it automatically because you're so cute. You don't need to worry about anything. You're gonna be fed, whether it be plain dog food or any human food. You're gonna be pampered, you're gonna be spoiled, you're gonna be groomed, you're gonna be cuddled. You don't even need to wipe your own ass after pooping. Life is good as a dog. Isn't that right, baby? What's your future plans? Pursue my passions, make more videos on YouTube to the best of my ability, live streaming, since that is sort of my bread and butter at the moment. Have fun, travel. Whenever this panorama is done and over with, when I become financially stable, I'll eventually move out. What's your fave color, fave food, fave music genre, fave animal? Thank you. That's a loaded question. If there is any type of question that I give the worst answer to, is anything involving the word favorite. I don't have favorite. It's either I don't have a favorite or I have multiple favorites, which clearly doesn't make sense considering the definition of the word favorite. What's your favorite color? I don't know. As long as I see a color and I like it and I think it's pretty, consider it one of my favorite colors. At the moment, I would say my channel colors that you see in my videos, be it light pink, beige nude, or brown, those are the sort of colors that I go for. Fave food. Everything is my favorite food. I'm not a picky person. But if I were to list my selected top chef kiss favorite foods, it would be between the Japanese and Filipino cuisines. I love sushi and ramen. If that was the last thing that Earth had, be my guest, bitch. I'll eat it any day or day, every hour of the day. Filipino food wise, I love kare-kare sopas. Fave music genre, I'm pretty mainstream. I listen to pop, some R&B, but mainly pop. Fave animal, dogs. If you could solve any problem in the world, what and how? Like if you have unlimited resources and ka-ching money. I like this question. If I can solve any problem in the world, I think you guys know my answer to this question. I would simply fund a research team to find the remedy, the cure to this pandemic, to this virus, to COVID, to the COVID variant, to any sort of virus, just so the world wouldn't have to face a pandemic ever again. Can you please share a meme or quote that you personally like or live by from an adoring fan? I have that. There are so many, really, but one that is popping in my head at the moment is Shia LaBeouf's "Just do it! Just do it." As someone who tends to overthink, and as someone who for the longest time pushed back doing the things that she's always wanted to do, I think "Just Do It" by Shia LaBeouf has always resonated with me. YOLO. That's another meme. Cheesy as hell, but Drake's not wrong. YOLO. What's your biggest fear? Nothing. I'm fearless. Advice for a young fan wanting to become more confident like you? First of all, before I answer this question, I appreciate the comment because growing up, I wasn't as confident. I think a big difference between Jennilyn now and Jennilyn then is that she's now more confident. And I'm glad that's reflecting on to you guys. You know, confidence, as cliche and common as this answer is, I still find it true. Confidence is determined by you. No one else, nothing else external from you. It's determined solely within you and by you.
Miss Universe 2015 is
Guam! For the longest time, at least before, I would always think, oh, if I lose weight and lose all my belly fat, my body fat, then I can wear that bikini. When I get a fancy camera or a ring light, then I can start making videos on my YouTube channel. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are times where I still sort of feel this way or have these thoughts, these doubts. It's the human in us, we all do. But I'd say confidence takes practice. Sure, it's a process, but it doesn't have to be a long one. It doesn't have to be a dreadful one. It can be a fun process. It sounds easier said than done. You can start with constantly telling yourself that you are confident and constantly acting like you're confident, even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't think so. I guess another thing you can do for yourself is to remember that although the people you love, the people who support you, can only do so much. Yes, they can give their support, they can push you to be confident, they can offer you the resources and whatnot, but it's really up to you on how to apply confidence. It's really up to you how you're gonna give that push for yourself. Carry that boss attitude. Say that I got this. Do something that you've been wanting to do, but you've been holding off because you're scared to do it. Do something that you want to do, even if it scares you. I've been wanting to do this since I was 13, 15, but did I do it? Did I do it in my teen years? No. Why? Because I was so scared to do it. I was so caught up in what my family or other strangers would think. I was conscious about the way I looked. I was wondering if I was good enough. You're always good enough. So in short, if you practice these things, if you practice telling yourself you're confident, believing you're confident, acting, being, embodying confidence, then eventually you'll be confident. Since when do you realize you want to be an influencer? Why do you want to do it? Why is this a question? I'm beautiful, I'm sexy, I'm confident, I'm
a few minutes later.
talented, I'm creative, I'm entertaining. Of course I'm meant to be an influencer. Of course I'm already an influencer. Why are you asking this? Just joking. Not really. In all seriousness, when did I realize I wanted to become an influencer? To be honest, since I was a little kid, I've always daydreamed about being in the limelight, showing off my talents, my creativity, being in front of a camera, in front of an audience. The time that I realized I really wanted to do this and take this seriously was at the beginning of this pandemic. Pre-pandemic, I was all caught up on what's next after graduating from college. Initially, I wanted to go to grad school, but that cost money, so I worked other jobs that I had to focus on. Once the pandemic began and work wasn't really in the picture, my focus was on watching my favorite YouTubers again, scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, and just being in social media. And I thought, I need a hobby to keep me occupied in this pandemic. So if I'm scrolling through social media, I might as well be active on here. And I decided to make videos. And the minute I began my YouTube channel, I just felt so alive. I felt like, hell yeah, I want to do this. It's fun. I love editing. I like filming. I'm getting better at speaking in front of the camera as if it was one of my best friends. I dream of building a community, a fan base that relates to me. The fame and the money that you can possibly receive in this path is just a bonus to me. What I dream and aim for the most is building a community that actually enjoys and appreciates my videos. People that will even comment on my videos and say, oh my gosh, I so relate to this. Oh my gosh, me. Oh my gosh, same. Oh my gosh, your videos are amazing. That kind of community, it really touched my heart. I want to do this to also inspire others that also want to do it, that also want to become an influencer. But yeah, that's why I want to become an influencer on here. So please, if you like this content, hit the bell notifications and pretty please subscribe to my channel. I had so much fun making this video and reading all of your questions and answering them. Thank you so much to all of you that sent in your questions. Let me know, comment below if you want a part 2, a part 3, part 4. If you want me to answer questions like these again, make a video similar to this, let me know. And to the serious questions that involved how to gain or develop confidence, or your inspirations in life and what makes you this and yada yada yada, I hope my answers resonated with you and gave you some insight and a push as to whatever you're going through right now. Just want to let you know you guys got this, and peace. See you next time on my channel. Bye.